Well, Covenant University was founded in 2002, October precisely 21st of 2002, with the vision of raising a new generation of leaders. And a new generation of leaders that will help revamp the battered image of Africa, particularly the black race. That's where it all started from. Now, the vision of Covenant University, of course, raising a new generation of leaders, and at the same time, our mandate is to raise a new generation of leaders that will through qualitative and life applicable education and curriculum driven and impactful, learning environment. And that's exactly what we have done. And again, raising a new generation of leaders that will inculcate values and skills in these young graduates. And that's exactly what we are doing here in Covenant University. And through our life transforming and life applicable education, we have been able to deliver this in the past 22 years. Now, recall that only 2 years ago we celebrated our 20th anniversary, and currently Covenant University have produced over 21,000 graduates, and we are equally blazing the trail and across over 50 nations of the world as I speak to you. Now, we didn't just get here like I mentioned. They were deliberate steps, they were intentional steps that we have taken that has brought us to where we are as a university. And some of those steps include the following. One, we had what we call departure philosophy of the university. We are departing from form to skill, from mathematics to lifematics, because it's life applicable education we are giving, from points to facts. And so, and through our various capacity building processes. But it's high time, we begin to understand the ills in the Nigerian educational system and Africa by extension. Now, what are these ills? There were decadence in education before Covenant came in on board. A lot of issues with, when you see a university graduate, you won't even know whether he's a graduate or not. No dignity, no form, even undergraduate students in the university. Lecturers who just dress anyhow to class. You are witnesses of that. Some can even wear the troop slippers to classes. Nobody will question them. Some don't even care whether students pass or fail. In fact, as a matter of fact, they even boast that no one will score an A in this course. No one will get a first class in this course, in this program. And these are the ills the Covenant University had come to be right. To say, no, it is not right. Whatever is wrong is wrong. Selling handout had become a condition for you to write a test or write an exam or pass an exam. So those who don't have money to buy, so what then happened, but have the brain, they will still fail. Sorting was a major issue in the land. And all of these what informed the establishment of Covenant University. And I can tell you, we have, for the past 22 years of existence, nearly 22 years of our existence now, we have been able to correct these ills. Oh, when we started, they said it was a glorified secondary school. There was, in fact, in all of the universities before advent of Covenant University, there was nothing like core values. There was nothing like vision of a university. It was Covenant that started to say, this is our core values. We have 7 core values. First is spirituality. Next, you can see the possibility mentality. And of course, capacity building, integrity, responsibility, diligence, and sacrifice. All of these 7 core values are the ones that drive our vision, our mission, and our mandate as a university. So, number two thing that Covenant University has done for the Nigerian universities and Africa, by extension, is the indigenous courses and programs that we have brought on board here. And that is making our graduates tick. And that is the crucible of our foundation as a university. That is the pills and the injections that we are giving to our students, and that is making the difference. And number one of this indigenous course is what we call the Entrepreneurial Development Studies, EDS. Recall that, graduates, people will come out of the school and they don't have jobs. And instead of us to become job creators, we become job seekers. What Covenant has done is to ensure that we empower our students to begin to think creatively on how to be innovative, how to create more jobs. And we have been doing that. We have successfully done that, and we are doing that. And that's why when they see Covenant University are the most employable graduates, these are the national steps we have taken. So entrepreneurship. And we don't just teach theory. We equally back that up with practicals through various, innovative, mentioned startup hubs, labs, and of course we have other cottage industries around here that the students have firsthand, and we bring in people from outside who are practitioners, not lecturers alone, who are instructors, who come in to facilitate those practical courses and practical initiative and hands-on training for these students right during their training. And that's why we have had quite a number of them who are CEOs now. Because they are still students and they already have their companies. In fact, we showcased one recently, a Pay Straight, who have developed an app for payment solutions. And it's currently, even the governor of Oyo State has also invited him and to start using it for their transportation system. So these are, and many others. Tribal Greek is also there, who is creating jobs to thousands of people today through that wonderful initiative. So that's number one, EDS. Now, may I also mention to you that for our EDS program has now been replicated across Nigerian universities, was adopted by the National University Commission to begin and see how this can be replicated in other Nigerian universities. And if that is the only thing Covenant has done, I think we have equally tried to the glory of God.
2, 1.
Basic challenges that face Nigerian universities or Nigerian university system is facing, or tertiary institutions generally in Nigeria facing, of course, is funding. Is funding. Governmental policy. You need money, free money, to run a university. Now, we are even talking about power now. The policies of government has, further worsened the already degraded university system. Now, what am I saying? Now, recently you saw what happened within the power sector, where power has been increased to about 300%, by 300%. Now, this is affecting most of our universities. They are all crying out. Students are even protesting. In fact, at some federal universities, recently, or most federal universities, some of them, the vice chancellor had to even come out to say that no, we can't afford what the new rate. The new rate is really biting very hard. And what is this new rate? Some were paying about 70 to 80 million naira before. Now they are to pay over 250 million naira per month on per That's crazy. Where is the money going to come from? Who funds it? Now, tuition is also not being taken at this university. So where do you get that? Now, even when the tuition is being taken, now where are you going to take it from? From already battered and beaten economy? And so funding is an issue. Our laboratories are not being funded today in Nigeria, most Nigerian universities, particularly the federal universities and public home, not funded. Research is what drives a university. Outside research, the university is nothing. It's just like a teaching institution. Maybe it's like a secondary school. Research talks about innovation. Research talks about creativity. What are you bringing on board? And you need funds to actually drive research. You need funds. You need high quality research to be able to compete globally. Now, Covenant is doing this today by the support of the board. It's well funded, I can tell you. Otherwise, we may not be able to get. Yes, you can have a very global vision, sound mission, sound philosophy, sound mandate. But with the support of the Board of Regents, which is adequately funding the union system, is funding it in terms of research and getting up-to-date equipment today. For you to be able to compete globally, you need fund. And if you see our ranking at Covenant, we are number 1 in Nigeria, number 1 in West Africa, and number 7 in Africa at the sub-Saharan African ranking of the Times Higher Education. And in the World University ranking, you can see number 1 in Nigeria, first 1,000 in the world,